This table is so messy.
But I don't know why I didn't connect video to this. Duh, of course it's the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't think about
I wouldn't
that.
know unless you know,
I don't know.
Look.
I don't know what I know.
Hi, welcome to our podcast, everybody. This is going to be
Hi.
different.
Yes.
We're going to start
Mama's
off.
tired.
Mama mia. Mama been through a lot.
What would you call you?
I'm Emmy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm Emmy the adult.
The adult. See how I repeated in
Yeah,
case
I just
they didn't
said
hear
that.
the first time.
If you do that one more time, dude, I'm
won't.
not going to read you this poem.
You promise?
Aw, no.
No, I actually do. I want to.
I got to find it first.
Oh, this is very interesting. Let's watch you flip through pages more.
Let's
Go slower though. Because, action. I don't know if, how come I've not seen this, but you've not brought out this book before? It's actually beautiful.
This is my secret, and I haven't told anybody about it. But
That you own it?
I like poetry. That's my
I know
secret.
you like poetry. That's no secret.
It has to be a secret.
You used to write.
It has to be a secret.
Unless you still do, and that part of it is a secret. Because I know you... Oh.
If people,
a weird
if
secret
people
to
find
keep.
out that, they're gonna think I'm gay, dude. I can't find this fucking.
I don't think they
poem,
need that to
dude.
think that, Emmy.
Mari, look at you talking shit. God damn it! I
That
swear.
is the week we've had.
I swear.
Yes, you do.
I swear. Why the fuck?
You're at the beginning of the book.
Yeah, and I didn't find it.
Page. Oh no! You know what I thought? That it was in the first one, and here you are scrolling through.
the whole fucking book, dude.
It's page
I
one.
promise you. We'll cut this out. But
All right.
I have to find it. Look, she even left pages for you to.
Oh,
Right,
I
if
like
you
that.
wanna use it.
So whose book is this?
Lana.
Oh, yes, I know that. You did say that.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, she's got to be a poet, right? Because
Yeah,
some
I mean,
of the
if you're
lyrics
writing
you've
it.
showed me.
Get out of my blood, salamander. I can't seem to blow off enough steam to get you out of my head. Soul cycle you to death. Run you out of my blood to San Pedro. And yet, everywhere I go, it seems there you are. And there I am. I don't want to sell my stories anymore. Stop pushing me. I want to leave them underneath the nightstand to be forgotten or remembered should my thoughts come upon them in the middle of the night. Oh, after a beach
You got
day.
to put it.
Or by you some afternoon to thumb through with your worn warm after work hands. I love you, but you don't understand me. You see, I'm a real poet. My life is my poetry. My love making is my legacy. My thoughts are not for sale. They're about nothing and beautiful and for free. I wish you could get that and love that about me. Because things that can't be bought can't be evaluated, and that makes them beyond human reach. Untouchable, safe, otherworldly, unable to be deciphered or metabolized, something metaphysical, like a view of the sea on a summer day on the most perfect winding road, taken in from your car seat window. Salamander.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
That's beautiful. I'm curious. You're the one that brought it up, so I'm curious about why
I love the part.
why that's meaningful to you.
Well,
what
what sticks
what
out
part?
to me is I love you, but you don't understand me.
Oh, really? That's so sad.
No, but look, it's like
I'll tell you what. Yeah, okay.
no, yeah. What got? I gotta find it again. Guys, look at the
Well, these are moments in someone's life, right? So they're not forever moments. They're thoughts as in progress, right? Like they're snippets of something that happened while she was going through something,
probably
right? So
It
then
seems very real.
I'm hoping that
Well, to me, it's like
she found someone
know-
that did understand her
hopefully for
herself.
her.
I don't know. We'd have
But
to ask
also
her.
maybe it's just a piece of poetry, and it's not that crazy.
No, it could be both. Poetry is personal. Anything that I think when you
I lost it again.
write things down like that, obviously she's very famous, right?
Mhm.
And she does actually do this for a living. Like she's selling her thoughts, her personal things.
Yeah, and instead of
It's
just
so
doing
ironic.
it. And to me, it's funny because also you brought up me being a writer.
Yes.
And I'm like, shut up, don't say that. And then that's what it's about also.
But why does it have to? Okay, right. Yeah. Yeah, there is
I don't
a
know.
thought that
I thought you might like it.
I do like it. I think we could talk about that for a long time.
We don't have
poem.
to. We don't want to. We don't have to.
We don't want to. You and who others? The people in your head. No, I think that's different things about.
And now I'm upset because I couldn't find it again.
finish
It's almost like the world didn't want me to show that poem.
I think it's more you. Obviously, you were hesitant on sharing the poem.
Nuh-uh. Why the fuck can't I find it?
What is this? We said, I'm going to fill people in. Emmy and I decided that we were going to be organized.
Did we? We're so organized.
There was a passing thought that we were going to. Grizel's laughing at us right now.
Yes.
She knows the truth.
Sorry, Gris.
No, but we were going to try to keep this on topic. And we went to Cafetola. Where is that again?
It's
a
like
couple
on
of you said?
Milwaukee in California. It's like a local. I don't know if it's how local it is. Local to Chicago, probably. I don't know.
Yeah. So I was inspired to have this be about language, which is not why that came in.
No, yeah, that's
but
part
it's
of it.
kind of appropriate,
Yeah,
I
it makes
think.
sense. Yeah.
Because I wanted to talk about.
Oh, that lady.
I wanted to talk about. No, I don't want to talk about a lady.
What
But
happened with
yes,
that lady?
yeah, I wanted to talk about our language because our names are not the way they sound in English at all.
No.
They're similar.
Kind of, but not really.
They're not it.
Yeah, I mean the pronunciation is different. I guess.
And that's even not saying the language. I'm not saying the right thing.
It's just
even
the
not saying the
pronunciation.
pronunciation even changes the language and your experience of our culture.
Yeah, and it's kind
Can I
of
say
weird.
that?
No, yeah,
That makes
so
sense,
it's
doesn't
like
it?
it's like
This
when you're
is a new
saying
thought.
It's like saying I don't know, like when we speak Spanglish, we
I
don't
love Spanglish.
when we pronounce Spanglish, we don't change the words. Like if we say we're speaking in English and then a Spanish word comes, we don't say the Spanish word with an American accent. We
Heck
say
no.
it in Spanish.
Así. What's that saying that I love? It's
We say it
lo que
así.
te truje, chencha.
I don't know what that means. Dude.
You never heard that?
No,
It's a rancho thing.
that's
I don't know.
probably an old school thing.
It's like, it means that it's kind of, this is what it is, right? It's, or you get down to it, like get it. This is what it, I don't know. I'm probably saying it right. But anyway, I got to say it in.
Right.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired too. So whenever people ask me where I'm from, my passengers, look at that. I just brought it back on accident.
What?
Where are you from?
Hey, where are you from?
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? I'm a professional. If I was professional, I would have acknowledged it. So when people ask me where I'm from, I say my parents are from Mexico, but I was born here.
Yeah.
And then they say, what part of Mexico? I say Jalisco.
Yes.
And they don't understand what Jalisco means.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Ever since La Chona.
Yeah.
Ever since La Chona, you have to say, I'm saying this again. We had this conversation earlier. I'm saying it again because this is what we talked about with, we should have asked her name. The woman that was behind the counter at La Chona. Thank you.
La Chona.
Oh, Cafetola.
Cafetola. I went with it the first time. I was like, where's she going with this? Why did she say La Chona?
That's okay.
Mexican
Americans
we'll be right
tired
back.
too. No.
Oh, okay.
No. This is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, so they don't know what that means. What's Jalisco or whatever you say? And
It's
I'm
a
like,
foreign word in that pronunciation to them.
I say that's a central western Mexican state, right? Central on the western
or
coast.
you could say Jalisco, and
but
then they'll be
still
like,
won't
"Oh,
know. No. I think they'll know because this
Guadalajara."
Yeah. I say, oh, that's where Guadalajara is. That's where Puerto Vallarta is, and they look confused. And
You
I'm
gotta
like,
say
oh,
it
I
in
mean,
English.
yeah, and I change. I was like, maybe Guadalajara. I'm like, oh, I know Guadalajara.
Uh-huh.
They know Guadalajara in Puerto Vallarta.
Imagine the song Guadalajara, Guadalajara, but in
Guadalajara,
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. That's like Elvis Presley singing it. Did you know
I'm gonna
Elvis
ask you
sings
to
that
sing
song?
it that way.
Do you know Elvis Presley sang Guadalajara?
No.
Hell yeah. Presley's the GOAT, dude. I love that guy.
Oh,
Yeah, he made a whole movie in Mexico.
He liked it.
Well, he made a movie about it at least. I don't know if how in control of his career he was. That's like the big story.
Yeah, it's probably like go into that market.
Yeah.
They liked him anyway. He didn't need to sing that anyway.
Yeah,
Really?
very Elvis-y, Guadalajara.
I gotta hear that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Google that after.
Let's we'll be right back.
Oh no, are you gonna really?
Yeah. You gotta listen to it.
You can-
Wow, we're back.
We're back.
What an experience to listen to the King sing Guadalajara or Guadalajara. What
did it say?
I don't
know how to explain what I just saw.
Somebody that doesn't know Spanish, enunciating what he thinks the words are, but not saying words.
Yes, I
100%.
really wanted to like it. I really did,
I love it. It's Elvis Presley.
and it's a beautiful scene. I don't think all those people were Mexican.
Not
first
at
of
all. Yeah, you said one of the guys looked Filipino, probably. Yeah.
I think they gathered the brown people,
Yeah. That just shows you that we're all the same at
and
the
the
end
dances
of the day,
were
man.
not quite. Well, who cares? It's Hollywood, right?
Hell yeah, dude. And
I'm
you
trying
see,
to
and
teach here.
now they're trying to overcorrect.
They don't
Oof,
care.
Let's not get into that before I get angry.
Oh, but who cares? We don't have to get angry about it. But
Oh,
we
I'll
can-
get angry.
really.
Listen to me, Mr. Disney. Stop.
Why are you bashing Disney now?
Disney sucks, dude. Because they're very pandery. They're annoying as fuck. I think they're.
Con la
Please don't drop my cafetola.
cafetola. Mi cafetola. No, how we should say that?
Cafetola?
We should go here from now on.
Mari, no. See, that's that Disney shit. What? You're not supposed to go to Starbucks anymore?
Oh no, we'll go there too. I'm
You don't
just
like
saying
Starbucks, right?
I do.
You
I
never
like
liked it
all.
anyways.
I like all the This is the true thing. That's not correct. What you just said. Here's what it is. There's so many. They're all over the place. I love all coffee. It's very hard for me not to like a coffee, for sure. Most coffee, you gotta really mess up a coffee for me not to like it.
Okay.
However,
I'll believe you.
we live in Chicago. We have so many great coffee shops that I'd love to go to and support, right? Period.
Yeah, but it's more expensive. Little guy wants to get in.
Yeah, but I usually have coffee at home. But
I don't have a
like
coffee
Starbucks
machine.
doesn't need my help. Thank you, Starbucks, but you don't need me.
Are they franchises or are they Starbucks? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's a franchise, you're helping a local
You're asking if they're a
Starbucks
corporate
owner.
entity or what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think
I
they're
don't know.
franchises, and if it's a franchise, you're helping out a franchise owner.
yeah, no, I'll go
But-
to all the coffee. Like you, it doesn't matter to me. There's coffee is coffee.
Did
For the
you
most
hear? If this is too heavy, we don't have to talk about it. Did you hear that we're not supposed to shop at Starbucks right now,
Oh, come on.
or Dunkin' Donuts, or Target, or
Who has the list? Who? What's going on with them?
the internet? Because they all support the war or something.
Oh my God.
They support the wrong side of the war.
I don't want to talk about the sides of the wars.
Yeah.
War is the wrong side.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to talk about that.
So that's the thing. You're not supposed to shop there anymore. And I thought that's why you're like when you came in earlier today and you're like, let's go to a local coffee shop. I was like, this bitch.
Oh no, it's because you live in a really great neighborhood that has
Great is
great
objective.
coffee.
That's true.
Shops.
We do have a lot of coffee
you
shops
do.
with bisexuals making coffee. And that's how you get good coffee. Bisexuals with like blue hair,
You've
half
got
shaved
to.
head, they make the best coffee.
This is going to be forever
It's true. It's fine.
recorded.
You're telling me that when you walk into a coffee shop,
Oh man, that's so wrong on so many levels. What you just said.
how is it wrong?
It's not 1,000% right either.
Well, it's not 1,000% wrong either then, huh? You never walk into a coffee shop and you see somebody with like blue hair to the side, shaved head. You're like, oh, my coffee's about to be so fucking
We
good.
live in Chicago, which is a hugely diverse city.
Right, but who do you
And there's
see?
everything, and people can be themselves here, I hope.
Especially
you're gonna
this
see
neighborhood.
everything, but
Especially
you're-
this neighborhood.
Well, that's okay. So that's very specific. So then you're saying something about your neighborhood.
So, yeah, so you're right.
Whereas
This
if you
place
go
does
to
have good
where
coffee.
I live, and there's different. Come on, man. We were talking about stereotypes too.
Uh-huh. That's a joke though. That's like an internet.
And you said you weren't going to go there.
I saw a meme that said, your coffee's going to be bomb when you walk into the coffee shop and you see a blue-haired lesbian with earplugs or something like that. And it's a funny joke.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Insert laugh
It's
here.
probably not in your... Oh, wrong one. There you go. It's not in your algorithm. What's in your algorithm?
I don't know. I have a weird... I got AARP recently.
You got a AARP advertisement?
Yeah.
What's
Do you know how
AARP
they are?
insurance?
No. Oh, wait. What is the people that... For the older people,
Health insurance?
No.
No?
Maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's a weird... Because I also...
Grisel, what's AARP? Let us know in the comments.
She'll know. She knows everything. No, I don't know what it is. It gets messed up because Abby's on my phone, and then
she doesn't have her
watch list. She has her own, but then we'll still I'll play some of her music when we're driving. Now that she's driving, she'll use her phone for GPS, and I have the Bluetooth connected, so we're listening. My Spotify account is her. We'll have her right. So then we have game nights. So then there's we do, depending on who chooses the music. And then recently we added Edith's boyfriend's music because we were let's see what he might. I asked her what kind of music does he like, and then we were let's see. No, we didn't even know any of his music. We knew 2 songs, I think, probably of the whole thing.
What does he listen to?
Oh my god,
probably sucks.
No,
probably music
was
that
good
sucks.
music.
Just kidding. I don't really know the guy.
What's the guy's names?
Jonathan.
Foo Fighters, Goo Goo Doll.
Oh, he likes Goo Goo Dolls and Foo Fighters. Soft rock.
I don't know what that's called.
I knew he was gay. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Jeff.
I don't really know him like that. Jeff?
No.
Isn't his name John?
No.
Jeff. Dude, they're going to break up eventually, and this is going to end up on the podcast.
We don't know. They might last. We don't know.
Just kidding. Maybe they're better than me and us. Anyways.
I like to think that the newer generations are better.
Well, there's this weird thing.
I hope you all are better than...
Yeah, of course. We're staying together for the kids. We're staying together for the kids. We're not going to get a divorce like you guys did. Like my mom did, like you did.
We're both... That's why I'm laughing, because you and I both have... Your parents are not divorced. They're separated.
Same thing.
I'm
Might
divorced.
as well be. But you're not.
I divorced the man, not his family, though. I kept the family.
Yeah.
I'll keep them forever.
They divorced him too. No, just kidding. I don't know.
I don't know. No.
I think so. What do you listen? What's on your algorithm? On your Instagram algorithm. I want to know what's on your Instagram.
This relates to Spanglish, because we start getting Spanglish ads because I have stuff like Shakira and Caifanes and all kinds of, and I have indie rock, in Spanish indie rock, and I don't know how to say this guy's name, Bon Iver. I have no idea how to say it.
I thought you were going to say Bad Bunny first.
Oh, no, but I've listened to him too.
Is it Bon Iver?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
He knows who he is. He doesn't need me to know.
Okay.
He knows who he is. And then I also have Ed Maverick, which are very indie.
Who's Ed
rock.
Maverick, dude?
Oh.
Sing me an Ed Maverick song right now.
And Carl, what's his name?
Carl Jung?
No, but I've read him too. So then anyway, it becomes they're mixed language. So then it becomes, I get on my feed these ads that pop up that are in Spanglish, and it drives me crazy. Please stop advertising to me in Spanglish. I can speak Spanglish. I don't want to be advertised in Spanglish.
Well, they know what they're doing. That's the thing. However it is. Look, I'm following a page called Openly Gay Animals. That's in my algorithm. And it's lady that has glasses on doing her makeup so she can see with one eye while she's getting her makeup done.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do people watch that? That's so weird.
Well,
it's because makeup things are popular.
Why that came up on mine is just because I follow that page. That's not in my for me. I swear I'm not looking at girls doing their makeup. Why are you
following them though?
Because they put funny stuff. Look, they put video of this dog that he wanted to match with his sisters.
Oh,
so he wanted a little necklace, little ears. Look it up. Oh, she's so
cute.
She did a little spin thing.
Oh, that is cute.
So the page is called Openly Gay Animals. and they just post a bunch of animal stuff.
Oh, but those animals are so cute.
Anyways, that's my algorithm.
Well,
I get
that's what that is. But however, back to the Spanglish, I don't mind. I speak Spanglish. As you do.
Yeah.
I don't even notice that I'm doing it though. It's just kind of our.
Do you speak more Spanish, more English, or more Spanglish?
It depends on the week. You know what happens? It does, depending on who I'm hanging out with. Yeah. So there are days when I'm tired, when I realize there are days that I speak Spanish so beautifully that I amaze myself. And then, when you're like, "Ooh, I do know Spanish," because we're firstborn generation here. We shouldn't know it as well, right?
Yeah, shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm like, damn. I even knew that word, like on a Laura level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She's really good at speaking Spanish.
She knows all the words. I do not know all the words.
I like to think that I speak English like that, but I don't.
No, none of us do. We can't know all the words. I mean,
I read books, so maybe.
Yeah, but you've not read all the books.
I read a couple.
You know what I mean, though?
2.
We can't know all the words.
There's this page.
That's impossible.
There's this guy on YouTube, Jason Silva, and he had a channel called Shots of Awe. Mm-hmm. And I think he also had a channel called like the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. I don't know if it was him, but they would kind of make up big words.
Like just make it up?
Yeah, just make it up, but add like a real like deep meaning to it. And it was cool. It was like
cool. I wonder if it caught on.
No, I don't think
they
did.
Snuck it in the culture.
Probably not.
We could try. We wouldn't be any help. No, helping him with his
that,
words.
No, he's fine. He's okay. They're crushing it. I mean, I don't think
I'm
the
not
words.
Saying we're helping him financially. I'm saying like let's just get it going. If enough.
One of the words
saying let's ask Grizel, because Grizel, if people knew us, like our family, really, Grizel really is like very knowledgeable. And
all right, she better be, dude. She's fucking a teacher, dude. If she didn't,
yeah, but there are some dummy teachers. Can't
relate, dude.
There's some teachers like you can become a teacher at a C grade level, like you passed. You know what I mean?
Damn. I had like those teachers that just give you packets.
Yeah.
Fill out for today's. You're gonna fill out this you're gonna read this packet, fill out the answers in the back, and that's your grade for the day. Those kinds of teachers. I had that.
I had really. I think that being a teacher is a very difficult thing. So I respect teachers for sure.
Yeah, when they want to do the job.
So I don't want to say that they're incapable. I shouldn't have said that, but I don't think I did say that.
No, you
But what
didn't.
I'm saying, like Grizel is on another level. Let's just say, right?
Yeah. She's good at. Is her Spanish?
She could do anything.
Is her Spanish better than your Spanish?
Yeah, because she teaches Spanish first of all.
Oh, really?
So when we were in high school, we went for like we were both in honors Spanish, and we went on this national test, right? And I think she won first place, I won third. So we did a good job, but she's like
on the podium. She's just right there.
Yeah, and then I don't know
been like
how
that
the
ever since,
competition was though. I don't think the competition was that great. It's like for us it was regular Spanish, but we had the luxury. Like, I don't think you can compare the high school level Spanish to like knowing it in Mexico or in a Spanish speaking country. It's not the same.
No,
like,
and it's very robotic. Kind of, I feel like the way they teach it is, it's not, when you're teaching a language, you teach it very technically and not.
You are. Not like purpura.
Like not the way people actually talk.
No. We used to have an argument.
Oh, the color purple?
The color purple.
And marron. I was like, you mean cafe?
What is marron supposed to be?
Brown.
Oh.
Marron.
See?
Also
Café.
like Bulgari. No, not Bulgari. Bolígrafo.
Bolígrafo.
I never knew that.
We used to have an argument with our teacher, Miss Quinlan.
Fuck that bitch, dude.
No, we were so mean to her. No, we were being arrogant and petty and dumb. Like she was teaching us Spanish, but because she was American, we're like, she don't know anything. Bitch. She did. She's a professional, and I hope she's doing well. Sorry, Miss.
She's probably dead by now. Let's be honest.
No, she was younger. I don't know how old she was, but anyway, it was bolígrafo and be like pluma. Sí, pero en estos países se dice bolígrafo or whatever she would tell us and be like no, and we would argue.
Yeah,
like dumb arguments.
That's
Who
different.
cares?
I wouldn't argue with the teacher. You know what I did in my Spanish class? I slept. And I aced it. And my teachers hated me for it.
Well, you spoke Spanish at home.
Yeah.
And a lot of the grammar and our let's just say our family, for the most part, speaks proper Spanish. Like we're not too slangy. I think so, because I noticed when I was taking those tests back then, I just knew intuitively what it was supposed to be without knowing the grammar of it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah.
Like some of the rules.
You didn't know the rules. You just knew.
I just knew that's how you say it.
Yeah, you
so
went
then
off
that passed
vibes.
the test.
Yeah.
Because I spoke the language.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't
for
really
sure.
learning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
I love listening to Mexican, like people that grew up in Mexico talk Spanish. That's my favorite kind of Spanish. I love the accent. It's so beautiful. And whereas here we
Like
speak...
from what part? From de Jalisco?
Um,
Like when you go...
Yeah, but not just that.
Or here,
Probably
when you hear
in
people here.
general. Just like in
okay.
general, Mexico has a very specific way. And of course, there's like all the other little accents that
that's what I'm
derive from
asking.
that.
Like,
but I don't care.
all of them?
All of them.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so
such a
because they're so
beautiful
different
language.
than the way that we speak it here.
Yeah.
Because we do, as much as we don't think we do, here we have an accent when we talk Spanish.
Oh, definitely
And it's
we
very
do.
obvious that we don't.
For sure we
that
have
we
an
grew up
accent.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
And
even like I feel like my parents' Spanish maybe has changed a little bit having lived here for so long.
You think so? I
Yeah,
don't. I
because-
wouldn't know that because I have to go back. I know that when I speak to my cousins in Mexico, I have cousins that are in León or San Miguel, for example. And the León cousins sound differently than, like, one of them left me a message the other day because of my mom. They were sending messages to me because my mom's not
What happened to your mom? I'm just kidding.
crazy out of me. She's fine. Anyway, oh, she actually did have one.
Hell yeah.
So then I got a message, and I've been talking to them recently because they'll call one of us to see how she's doing because, they don't want to bother her. She's tired and they want to make sure she's okay. And one of them left a voicemail, and I had just talked to the other one that was from San Miguel. And then one of the León ones left me a message, and it
you
was
just
so
kept playing
different.
them over and over. Oh, music to my
People.
ears.
I do love it. I love them so much.
Yeah.
But I remember when we would go over there, even this has to happen to us. Like, I think we can't be the only ones, but my parents would know, like, our accents would change depending on which household we were in.
You would just pick it up right away.
So when we would, even with my friend Marilyn, who you know Marilyn, right?
I've met her a couple times.
So she's Cuban, and her parents also would notice when she came back from our house, she would have a Mexican vibe.
And then when you would
And we
come
would
back
go-
from her house, you'd be like, oye, mami, ¿qué tú haces? Mami, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Yeah, I don't think that's the right accent.
Vamos a Cuba, dale.
Yeah, but her Cuban accent is very specific because it's not that. It's something else. Like even there.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I thought
so they
Cuban
would have
people
like
all
a-
just sounded like Pitbull.
No. Yeah.
And Christina. You remember Christina?
It's more like Christina.
Or
They sounded more
Cristina.
like Christina.
I said
than
Christina,
Pitbull.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You see? That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
a disgrace to my people. Dude.
No, that's what I'm saying, Emmy.
So
You
we were
have to
asking
speak
about-
English.
Yeah.
So you have to say the Spanish. This is the art. The it's not an argument. What is it? This is the thought I have.
Uh-oh. Careful, guys. Mari
have
has
a
a thought.
It's a legit thing. This has been happening since you and I used to work together. And we called a client. I called a client asking them if a particular product was in stock, right? And it was this
Cheese.
no, like crema.
Yeah,
sour
yeah.
cream.
A dairy product. Yeah.
And the brand name is La Chona. Okay. I
Was this?
knew
Hold on, pause. Was this when I was there and you were
Yes.
talking and I called you out on it
Yeah.
afterwards? Oh, okay.
that was
okay,
what
okay.
happened.
Yeah.
So then I call and ask them,
I ruined
which
the story.
is the correct way, because the person on the other line, I knew them. I know them. I know they didn't speak Spanish, so I knew I had to say it in English. So I said something like, "Do you guys have La Chona in stock?" That's
Where's
what
the-
happened.
Hold on. I gotta find
And
it.
we've experimented on this a few times in our life since then, and we've not gotten it's correct that if I say, I don't know what you're doing over there, but I know that if I had said to an English speaking person La Chona, they would not have understood what I was asking.
Maybe, but
I have to say La Chona.
maybe, but I would argue no because they work at the grocery store, so they would probably know.
Depends on who it is. Like there are some people that I know Like, I don't know everyone that works there. I know some. So because I didn't recognize who it was, I'm like, I better speak in
I
English
see.
because I'm not sure if they're one of the Spanish speaking people or not. I have no idea.
Yeah, now to
and this
me-
is an international,
Yeah, they have all products.
like, yeah, they have all products. They have their client base is diverse. So
Are we
can't
gonna
assume.
say who it is, or do we wait until they pay us to advertise? Let's wait until they pay us to advertise.
We would have to have one of them on here they are Greek, but they're
Ooh, they
the
got a lot of
family that
money,
owns
huh?
the money. I don't know what that means. No, they have a business, right? So then they've been in the neighborhood forever. The neighbor has changed, and throughout their life, they have kind of an eclectic set of clients, right? Like they have everything.
Yeah, it's a full
They have the
grocery
immigrant
store.
grandma, and they have like the foodie,
Yeah,
you know, and
the hipster,
they have everything.
The hipster
Yeah.
kid.
So I cannot assume that they would know La Chona.
Yeah, to me on the outside, hearing you say that, I just like, wait, what the fuck this bitch just say? La Chona. I remember we had a big laugh after.
I just want to pause too for all my family members that are will ever listen to this. Regáñenlo porque me dijo eso. You heard that, right?
Wait, what did I
I'm
say?
gonna get it. I know, we know.
Is it that I
You're gonna
said?
get it later
Is
from
it-
your mom.
No. My mom doesn't talk to me. Yeah. I thought it was funny that you said La Chona. I was like, what the fuck? You just say La Chona, dude? La Chona, dude. To me, it was so funny because it would never cross my mind to do that.
I get it.
Like, again, to this day, because
Yeah.
I was telling you, when people ask me my name is
What's
Emmanuel.
that?
That's the old pipes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this is
We're
picking
good.
it up, though.
Oh, yeah. So that's what we were talking
So,
about.
yeah, I said whenever people ask me my name is Emmanuel.
So just let's play for a little bit. Like,
Okay, let's
you
play.
say your name,
Emmanuel.
but how would you say it I would say in English, Emmanuel. Like, how do Americans say your name?
Emmanuel.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but I don't
Are they
say
able
that.
to say Emmanuel? Like, does that sound right
No.
to you?
No,
That's
they
not it
wouldn't
either.
say that because that's not how you read in English. So they wouldn't say that. I had people call me that like ironically.
What do you mean?
Emmanuel, like that, like as a joke.
As a joke.
Yeah.
But that's
But
closer than Emmanuel.
but that's probably because they would ask me and I would answer like that. And they probably think that I was being like an asshole about it. But like, no, that's my name, dude. What the
Here's
fuck?
how I understand it. I feel it's the same thing as me speaking French. I do not speak French. I
Vous
should
no-
not speak.
Vous
No,
nous parlez français?
you don't even know what you're
François?
saying right now.
L'impératrice entre deux?
Exactly why we do not speak French.
Yeah.
It's case in point.
Right.
So then if I'm at a restaurant and even the wines
the
that have the
heartbeat?
French names, I have a hard time. I feel ridiculous saying it out loud.
I
I
al-
really do.
I always just pronounce international stuff, whatever non-American stuff. I always pronounce it with my Mexican
Spanish?
accent, with Spanish.
I feel more
Yeah.
comfortable doing that too. Because I will say like a Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
Seems better to me than Pinot Grigio.
yeah.
No.
Mari, that was the best American accent I've ever heard.
I'm good, man.
Do it again.
Give me anything.
That's
That's what we got to do. That would be cool to do a family challenge. We'll
pronounce.
record people.
Yeah, pronounce this word.
Yes, please.
Um,
We did Pinot Grigio.
oh,
You say it.
What's another? I would say in English.
so
In
many.
English, yeah, Pinot Grigio.
That's it. Right
Pinot
there.
Grigio.
That's how I hear.
But I would say
And
Pinot
we
Grigio.
live in a city. There's a lot
Pinot
of restaurants
Grigio.
out here. That is what I hear all the time. The Pinots or
But you know what? I do that with everything. Like when I had my Mustang, I said Mustang on purpose right now.
I
But
could
you
tell.
know that I always say my Mustang.
Mustang.
Yeah, when I had my Mustang
Yeah.
is what I say.
Roseli does that stuff too, where I love hearing her say words, and Yvonne, because they say it in like
It's
like
Mexican Spanish or
but it's not Mexican Spanish.
in
It's-
their Spanish.
It's I grew up in this neighborhood Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I speak English fully.
Like
yet
when-
this word is
El podcast with Arturo.
Yeah.
Like he very casual, like we were talking. He's like, well, you know, something, la raza, this and that.
Yeah.
Like he just threw it in there. To me, I was like, oh shit.
oh
This
la
guy's
raza.
yeah, he
but
said
la raza
raza
is one of those where
unironically.
I would never say raza in English.
No, because
Raza. What the hell is that? There's no
I think that's a gang in the north side of Chicago. Actually,
very dorky gang.
careful.
Oh no, peace. That was
I
not-
think so. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
no. Like, okay, so
Yeah.
what about, I'm not going to say because I want to hear how you say
Okay.
your t-shirt, that car
Oh.
that we love.
Well, now that it's in my head, so I'm gonna say Bronco.
yeah.
But whenever I'm talking about my truck, I say mi Bronco.
La Bronco.
Voy con mi Bronco, voy a arreglar esto de mi Bronco. Mi Bronco no le sirve esto. Yeah, that's the context that I typically talk about my Bronco in. No le sirve
Yeah.
esto, se le fregó esto otro, no, you know.
Se le fregó. Is that Spanglish? No, that's
No,
Spanish.
it's Spanish. Se le fregó.
Fregar. That's right. So there's
No la
another one that I
friegues.
very purposefully say to not speak in. So I was made fun. Grizel and I were made fun of a ton.
Wow.
A
Because you guys
ton.
are
We were
fucking
growing up because we would go
nerds?
there. No,
Oh.
we would do Spanglish over there and they'd be like, así no se dice. And they were right, of course. But we didn't know. So stuff like parquear. Now, for sure, I say purposefully estacionar.
estacionar. Yeah.
And toilet. ¿Dónde está el toilet? No.
I never said that.
Inodoro.
I've
you ever
never
said
heard that in my life.
Or taza del baño. I've heard
Taza
say.
del baño, I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard voy al baño. Voy a usar el baño.
How do you say the beep on the car?
Dick.
For
Pito.
real. No es un pito.
What is it?
Klaxon.
No, Mari. You're talking the King's Spanish.
No, I think
What's it
that's
called? Catalan?
actual Spanish.
No.
We just don't say it.
Pítale. Even in Mexico,
Catalan.
my
Yes,
family
they
says
say
pito.
claxon.
Not my family.
Let's ask Ana Laura. She'll know.
Not my
She'll tell us.
family. My
Well,
family
okay.
says pito.
Okay. It doesn't seem right. I think we should start saying that. I don't think we should say that anymore.
Every time I say pito, I'm just going to do this. Pito.
I can hear all our family, the señoras, cochino.
Sorry. Sorry, Gris.
There's a bunch of words like that though that, well, I think it's then, okay, so if we do, we definitely speak Spanglish. We're talking about it now, but in our everyday life, like whenever I get together with, depending on who I'm speaking with, I'll definitely do Spanglish. And even the ladies and the men that are born and raised in Mexico, came here later in life, will also speak Spanglish.
Is it more like you're speaking English and you throw in a Spanish word? Or are you constantly going back and forth? Because I think with me I think it's mostly English and I throw in Spanish.
But isn't
phrases.
that Spanglish?
Maybe. Yeah, because
So-
I mean it fits, but it's not like 50-50, I think.
No,
I still think
don't
it's
think
more...
it ever is. Mine changes depending on who I'm speaking with.
I
So
think
if
it-
I'm
yeah.
hanging out with your mom or like with Yolis, for example, I'll speak mostly Spanish and then I'll sprinkle in English
So-
words, but they understand what I'm saying. And then with Marilyn or like with whomever, like right, whoever is the like our equivalent, it'll be mostly English and then we'll sprinkle in Spanish.
This is why I love this podcast.
Why?
Because I never think about this stuff.
Well, you
So-
enter me into your life.
So, because I just do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I do. So I'm thinking about it now. And so, yes, I think it depends who I'm talking to a lot
Yeah.
of times. But also I think it depends what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so give me an example of what you would talk about only in English.
Music.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, music and probably cars.
Cars.
Yeah. Cars, music is English.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like if I, you know what I realized too, like early on, I realized how ignorant I was in the English language. Like my lexicon for Spanish is very different than the one I have in English. And they don't match.
It's different things. Yeah, like different parts of your brain are reserved for different
Yeah.
languages.
Like we had a discussion once, like legit, how do you say way in English? I had no idea.
Oh, a bull.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Ox.
Huh?
I think people should just look it up. I'm not going to have that conversation
think so.
again.
I think way is
Google
just
it.
a male.
No. It's a specific animal. In Mexico, see, I was going to start speaking Spanish in
It
Mexico.
says ox.
I'm telling you.
If you don't believe me,
Oh, I cannot have this discussion again. We had such a discussion in
Ox.
various places.
Ox.
Eso lo que es un
Güey.
buey.
Way.
but we say way, W-E-Y. Or maybe just
Es buey
W-E.
with the B.
Yeah, but it's like, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, we just...
But that's how the
Yeah,
language
it's the same
changes
thing.
anyway, right? So we
It's-
start
it
saying it a
changed.
certain way, and then we're thinking it's
I thought it was
whatever.
just a boy. A boy bull.
An idiot person.
No, a boy bull
says
that
wait.
too. Yeah. No, eso
No,
ni cómo.
there's a bunch of them. So because you know how you guys did too, but I don't know if you lived as much
I've
on
never
the
lived.
farm, like in Mexico, as we did. Did you spend your
We
summers
didn't
there?
live on the farm, but we were there every fucking day when we were there.
Oh, then you did.
And that's me.
Yeah,
And that's me.
basically it.
Ruben. Like I asked Jared on the podcast
Oh,
actually.
what do you say?
I asked him because he lived there for 6 years before coming here
In Mexico.
in
Yeah.
Mexico. And so I asked him, like, what'd you guys do when I wasn't there? He said, yeah, same thing. We would be at the rancho every single day.
Yeah, but would they live there too?
At the rancho?
Yeah.
No, because the rancho was a 20-minute drive from my grandma's.
Oh,
Not even.
okay.
It was a 10-minute drive,
Yeah. So my
if that.
grandparents on my mom's side, and also our abuelito from my dad's side, ours, like they had, and yours, like they had a living house there too, like so
Yeah.
that you could go back and forth from the townhouse, the townhouse.
Yeah,
It sounds
we-
like a townhouse.
we
like
weren't
know it.
that-
No,
we weren't
the
that
house they
rich.
had at the town.
We
It's
weren't
not
that rich.
no, it's middle class for them, right? So that's what that is.
Maybe.
And so we would spend our weeks there, and the weekends we would go to the town, right?
Really?
Yeah. So then there's
Ooh,
stuff.
that sounds rich to me, Mari. That sounds
You're the
rich as
same. We're
fuck,
from
bro.
the same.
La casa-
Same, somos el mismo barrio.
La
The
casa,
same area.
la casa del rancho de mi abuelito is half destroyed, and the only thing that's surviving there is one room. It's
Ay,
one
pero
room.
eso ya es de años de you know, si lo no quiere decir que eso no tiene que ver con pobreza o
I
money
know,
stamp,
I
none of that.
know. I'm talking shit, dude.
Okay.
God damn, dude. Let me enjoy myself. Jeez. Let me make fun of you for something that isn't real. En la casa de mi abuelito tienen la casa that's half torn down. The
Yeah.
only thing surviving is el cuarto. That's the house I
That
think
tells
that...
me nobody's maintaining it, right?
No.
Did
no.
it happen when my
No,
tío was
it's just
still
así se
alive?
quedó.
Así
Yeah,
quedó.
yeah, because it's been there since I was a kid. It's been like that.
Pero si nada más lo usan para trabajar, like nobody's living there,
Well,
there's no incentive, right?
Nobody
So, like,
has lived there for
years, yeah.
because they've had the house.
but that's not forever. Do you know what I mean? It used to be a living house, wasn't it?
Yeah, so my mom was
Yeah.
born there, and I think I think mi tía Imelda, mi padrino Gerardo, mi tío Roberto, and my mom, I think they're the oldest. They're the ones that were born,
they were born
in
there.
that house. And I think they moved to Mexico City for like a little bit, but then they're back
Oh,
in
I
San
didn't know
Miguel.
that. I
I
didn't know
think
they were in
when they got
Mexico
the
City,
house
too.
in El Chilar. I think I don't know anything. My mom.
We'll find out. You'll find out.
So since I remember,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing de esa casa is just the one room that's like right next to donde ordeñan las vacas.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other part of the house, whatever, maybe like another room or a hallway or a
Yeah.
back room, whatever the fuck. That's all. That was like since I remember, since I was a kid, it's only been like the walls are just like half up,
Yeah.
and it's more like a patio for that room. That room tiene like the fridge.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I don't have a memory of their house.
In the
I'm sure I passed by.
When
but
was the
yo no
last
I don't
time
remember.
you went
I
to
have
El
no
Rancho?
memory.
de mi abuelito.
De tu abuelito,
Yeah,
like mi tío, not our abuelito librado.
Chuma.
Okay, so I don't have a memory of it. That's the thing. I know I must have because we were there, but I don't remember. I don't have a memory of it. I remember, me acuerdo del puerto, de los del Chaparro, y también los like Santana. Me acuerdo de me acuerdo que íbamos hasta la casa de los Pérez. But not our Perez, the other Perez, the Corrido Perez. And like, because we had family all around there. We collectively, all of us had family there. So there was a lot of like visiting people. Because when we would go,
We'd go see everyone.
but then if
What a
your
drag.
people weren't there, that's probably what we either never went or we would go see. Mi
Well,
tía
'cause-
pasábamos porque mi abuelita vivía enfrente.
Right, but that's my
So I would
grandma's
go say
house.
hi. Yeah.
So that's the thing.
But that's
El-
in the town, not in
yeah,
the rancho.
El rancho de mi abuelito straight up was a working rancho.
Yeah, that's why we
It's not
never
a
went. Yo no
living-
quería trabajar
living-
ahí.
yeah. Well, we were there
Te quería
playing.
saludar.
Yeah. We were there playing, dude, and that's the
Pero
coolest
you
fucking-
guys los llevaban a trabajar, right? You probably
No,
would
we would
to
just
help.
hang out. No, not even.
They would just go and like,
We would
"Ah,
just hang
váyanse al
out.
rancho."
Yeah, we would all every day when I was in Mexico. That's what it was, and apparently Jared said that many
sounds like
days. That's
fun.
what it was too. So that's what it was. We would all get in the back of the
Well,
pickup
who was
truck.
working then?
Mi tío Canelo, mi
Your
tío
uncles.
Pollo, yeah, my uncles. I remember mi tío Canelo was the main
Yeah.
dude that was running that whole operation de las cows. Of course, they had like the.
Didn't he last the
corn and
longest
all
there
that
too?
shit.
Like from the
Well, it's still there, and
from
I
the
think
cousins?
I think now
or your uncles, I guess.
Yeah, I think now it's Beto, my cousin, running it. A big part of it. I don't know. I mean, I think there's
we don't have to go into
discussions
detail.
and stuff, but I think it's
I was
like I
curious.
think the main person running it is right now is mi tío Chuy,
Mm-hmm.
which I think he's the youngest, or is it mi tío Joel is the
No.
youngest? So probably mi tío Joel is the
Joel's
youngest.
the
But
youngest.
okay, so mi tío Chuy is running.
El güerito.
He's there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mi tío Chuy is running it. He's always posting videos.
I thought Chuy
¿Cómo
was like one of the
están?
oldest.
Buenas tardes.
Gerardo's the oldest. Who's the oldest?
The oldest is mi padrino Gerardo.
And
I think it's
then-
Gerardo,
then
Imelda, Roberto, and my mom.
There you go. Y ya los... I know Yolis is... Yolis, I think it's Yolis and then Joel. The two
Well, I
youngest. Like hers of the... Isn't it?
No, I think it's Joel,
Mm-hmm.
Toño.
Oh, no, Toñito.
Yeah, I think it's
Forgot about Toñito.
Joel.
Sorry, Toñito.
I think it's Joel, Toño, Chuy, Yolanda, Lourdes.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Did not have them in the right
Biriri,
order.
Barabubi, Daru, Baradeba. There's so many of them. There's literally like
I know
11,
what you're
I think.
saying. Okay.
I can name them all. I just can't name them in order.
Well, obviously, they all lived in the city, like, or now we call it city. En ese tiempo era el pueblo, ¿verdad? But
Yeah.
it's a city now.
Hell yeah.
So then we got off track. We're talking about
Where
the
are
word.
we?
But actually, all of them, they've lived at one time or another here and have gone back, right? Like they've all lived in both places.
Well, Canelo just got here a few years, not a few, maybe some years ago. Canelo
Yeah.
just moved here maybe like, I don't know, I want to say less than 10 years ago. And he's been here ever since, but he does go back to,
yeah, that's the
hang
thing.
out.
Like, I think that once you start living that way, like our language becomes like, that's the thing. Even as we were talking about that right now, I'm sure I slipped into English and Spanish because we were
I don't
talking about
know.
that. I can't remember.
I can't
We'll have to
remember.
rewind. I'm pretty sure
let's
I
cut
did.
to a clip.
We
Yeah.
must have.
Probably.
So my mom, who's one of the older in terms of the generations that are here, says stuff like, you know what I mean? She'll say that in her cute
In
accent.
English?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been here forever, though, so yeah.
And other things. She
Yeah,
says a
they've-
bunch of
they've
stuff
picked
like
up
that.
Spanish.
Yeah, your mom does
Picked up a
too.
lot of Spanish. My dad
Yeah.
more than anyone, I think he does.
Really?
Yeah,
What
my
does
dad.
he say? 'Cause
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Oh, yes, he does.
On the on the famous
exactly. Yes, I know. That's why I
report.
did that. Sorry. I'm like,
And
oh, it's
you're like,
him.
oh, it's him. It's definitely him there. Damn it.
Okie dokie. That's why I said that. I remember okie dokie.
Yeah. My dad also has this very famous limerick, maybe, but there's a story behind it. Like, I think he was like fishing when he was living in Texas or something.
Oh, tell me. I don't know this story.
And
Tell me.
I think the story goes something like some guy was fishing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they couldn't communicate with some other guy fishing, or maybe them fishing. I don't know the
Mm-hmm.
exact story, but someone said, "It's okay, it's all right. Si la laguna de Wish no pica fish, no culpa mine."
What is that? Who came up with that?
I don't know. The Lord probably just sent us this beautiful gift.
It's okay. You sound
Can
right.
you call that a
I can't
limerick?
even say
What's a
that.
limerick?
I think it's a rhyme that has.
A lesson?
No, it doesn't though. Like maybe some truth to it. What is a limerick? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's an Irish thing.
This is one of those words that I feel like it's an American thing. I've not ever heard limerick. What's the translation of limerick in Spanish?
Let's give it a goog.
I'm sure there is one. I'm not saying there's not an equal word. What I'm saying is that in my world, my brain, I don't have the translation for limerick.
So, the word limerick is quintilla.
Quintilla.
Never heard that word in my life.
Never in my life.
Quintilla. It's okay, it's alright. Si la laguna de Wish no pica fish, no culpa mine. You don't know guaraches del 6 y you don't have any smoky sin escopeta.
Who said that one?
My father.
Dang.
Darth Vader himself.
Darth Vader.
It's okay, it's alright. Si la laguna de
I don't
Wish
like
no
that
pi-
for him.
Si la laguna de Wish no pica fish, no culpa mine. You don't know guaraches del 6 you don't have any smoky sin escopeta.
Yeah, that's not a limerick though. That's more like a mix between a limerick and un albur. but it's not
There's
an
no
albur
albur.
either.
It's just a little. It's just
a
a
little
funny thing.
something.
A limerick.
I don't know what to call it.
It's a.
What's the name of it again?
Miguelism. Quintilla.
Quintilla. Okay. I'm gonna ask my dad. I'm gonna ask my dad
You wanna
about
call
your
him
dad's
right now?
quintillas. We could, but my phone's over there.
Oh shit!
You gotta call him. We'll call him next time. We
Call him
should
next
call him. He's a
Yeah,
good
we'll
go-to.
phone
He's
him.
retired.
Oh yeah, he has time. He's probably
Maybe it would be
fixing
like,
something somewhere.
Let's encourage other people to retire. Oh, that's gonna stay there.
I'm never gonna retire, Marty.
I don't think it's in the
With this
cards.
economy,
I know. I know.
I don't even
I'm
know what
just
that
like,
means.
Just keep working forever.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Trying to. I don't know.
In this economy, I don't know what that means, but I like to say it because it sounds like
The smart people say it. The
Yeah.
people on TV.
the
That's not
adults say it. The adults say it. So what's up, dude?
We shouldn't cut that way. We had to cut. We had to.
Yeah, because I went poop.
Gross.
I literally pooped.
So gross.
I literally did a poop on my toilet. What are you gonna do about it?
For all the tias, you're intending our family to hear this, right?
Sure, if they
If
want.
they want. This is where they all like, nope.
I'm not forcing anybody to do. I don't think they're gonna listen
Bye,
because we're
everybody.
talking.
It was so nice.
I don't think-
Gracias.
I don't think they're gonna listen to us talking English.
That's true. No, they do. They understand.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to.
No sé. A lo mejor sí.
Let me read another poem.
Okay.
Which one?
I don't know what they are.
Ooh. You want to be ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is just like
That's
it's
right.
very short. It just says, "You're only as happy as your least happy child." That's very poetic because I don't think that that's true.
Oh,
what do you think
why
that could
not?
have? What do you think that could have
What
been?
is that?
It's a cat being a fucking psycho. Don't even cut it. We'll be right back in 2 seconds.
It sounded like right here though. I think he wants to get in here. While Emmy's out, yo les voy a decir lo que está pasando. Su gato está haciendo travesuras y quiere estar, yo creo que está llamando la atención porque quiere estar aquí. Tiene rato rascando la puerta.
Are you telling them what's going on?
Yes, but in Spanish. It's for our people only.
He
Gotcha.
broke the mirror.
Really?
The frame. He broke the frame of the mirror because he dropped it. But that's my fault. It's only secured with 2 little clips. We should have secured with clips at the bottom.
Oh. But it was just the frame versus a mirror, which is not the bad luck part. So I think it's okay.
Is it good luck then if you break the frame of a mirror?
I don't know.
For his
We
sake.
could just make it up. The other one's made up too. We got to talk about that too when we not in this session.
Superstitions?
Yeah.
Why not? Go ahead.
No, because we're talking about Spanglish. Remember?
I think we covered it.
We covered it. Let's move on.
Yeah,
no.
Tune in. You know, I'm getting sad that I'm running out of coffee. Tune in next time.
This coffee's good.
Tune in next time for when we talk about superstitions.
I have a question for you about coffee, Chicago coffees first.
Uh-oh.
Have you been to that place, La Catedral?
No, the breakfast place?
Yeah.
I haven't, but my family loves it.
A lot of the family.
Like my immediate family. My brother, when he comes to
He comes
Chicago,
there too?
that's where he comes to have breakfast. He takes my mom. Cesar goes there.
They do, right?
That's where
The
he
one
takes.
on 20. They had another one, but I've been to the one on
There's one.
26,
It's
in La Villita.
Is it
Not
on
on
26th
26th
Street? No.
No,
It's
no,
on
no.
Halsted?
I say that porque decimos está en la 26.
No, isn't it in Pilsen?
No. Is it in Pilsen?
I don't know. I've never been. I think it's like on Halsted or something. But I could be wrong.
No, I think
No,
it's
no,
on
no.
20
You're right.
I think it's on.
You're
and
right.
it's, I'm saying 26th
wrong.
Street for the people that don't know. I think all of us know. La 26, o sea,
I think-
that neighborhood.
Oh, the
La
neighborhood.
Villita.
When you
Yeah.
said, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I thought
Anyway,
it was in Halsted.
they have a café de olla.
Uh-huh.
And it's really good. The flavor's really good, but it's so sweet.
Is it because they probably put a shitload of sugar in it.
I don't know what they do, but it is. It has like that cinnamon-y vibe.
That shit has crack.
It's so
That's how
good.
good it
But
is.
y luego te lo sirven como literal una olla. Like it's this huge
Like
thing.
de barro?
No, I don't know. It's just mugs, big mugs. And then Abby, I remember I went there last time with Abby
gave
and
her
your mom
coffee?
and Roseli.
You know
Yeah,
coffee
it's
stunts
cafe.
kids' growth?
I think she's good. She's tall.
She
She's
has
good.
enough. She has enough height.
She's not been stunted. She's fine.
Okay.
She grew up actually very healthy for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Did you
one
raise
cup
her
of coffee-
vegetarian?
No.
Oh.
I don't think I could be vegetarian. I tried. Gross.
So,
I'm not
oh,
saying
okay.
gross. I just said no. I
So,
don't.
sorry, you were saying Abby tried the coffee.
Oh yeah, it was. No, I was just curious if you've had it because I like this one too. This is the
Horchata.
horchata. So we should try this.
Wait,
when
but
we have
no,
our game nights.
they have to sponsor us.
No, they
before.
don't.
We have to blur it out. We're not gonna give
I
them
don't want
free
to.
advertising.
I like it. Go get this coffee. Who cares?
We never said. So
It's
the
good.
lady.
Yeah. Oh right. Well, this was.
That's how we started.
We asked her.
Is
Let's
my
go back to
microphone
the
good? Yeah, I think it's
cafetola.
good. I think my
We have to
speaker's
ask
a
her
little low.
name, right? Because
I forgot her
we
name.
asked her on the way out. I'm like, I'm curious. We talked about the Jalisco thing, Jalisco, Guadalajara.
I don't think people say Jalisco. though. I think you can say
Guadalajara.
Jalisco.
Yes, I've heard
Jalisco,
it.
Jalisco, not Jalisco. We like me and my brother. We say Jaliscans. We're Jaliscans as a joke,
Just as a joke.
but I think what they understand is Jalisco. It's Jalisco. I've heard people say Jalisco.
There are a lot of you Americans that do know Jalisco. I get it. But there's many that don't. It's okay.
If they
it's
read
not
it-
your country. I get it. You're going to read it Jalisco. That's that. I've heard that. Okay. That's okay. But nobody's fault. It's just words. It's okay.
That's
But
how
it
she
does
feels.
happen.
But how I feel is you better get it right, or else you're a racist.
Because think about it. How can you say even our names?
Oh right.
Right?
Did
so
we-
she
did
was
we
saying
cover that?
Michoacan. She's from Michoacan. And I was like, oh, there's no way an American, I'm thinking there's no way an American can say Michoacan. Did we even do it? What are you doing?
Nothing,
Doing
nothing.
some
Keep
weird
talking,
thing.
keep talking.
Because no, seriously, did she say it or you said it?
What did I
in
say?
English?
When you asked her, how do you?
Michoacan.
how
How
do
to
you-
say it?
No. But tell the story. You asked her. What'd you ask her? How do you
Oh,
say?
I was telling a story. Nothing. I just asked her.
How do you pronounce?
How would you say it? In
How do you-
Spanish. This is a conversation in Spanish. We never speak to each other. This is a conversation one has in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
With a fellow
how do you
Spanish-speaking
pronounce
person.
Michigan?
Como se
how do you
dice?
pronounce Michoacan?
Michoacan,
I ruined the joke right now. Fuck.
los americanos,
How do
even
they
though I'm
pronounce?
American too, but that's what I asked. ¿Cómo se dice?
Michoacan
Michoacan.
in English.
Yeah.
And what happened after that?
We didn't settle on one.
Yeah. I made a joke and it was funny.
You did. Well, what was it?
No, you say it because if I say it,
Oh, I get it.
she's like, you say.
Michoacan.
No, Mari. I said Michigan.
Michigan. See, I forgot already. That was like hours ago. Can't be
It was a
expected
good
to
joke,
remember.
dude. And I ruined the fucking button because I don't
That's
know which one.
okay,
I wanted to
dude.
say Michigan.
Our family's so smart. You get it. They
Michigan.
understand. And in
You
their
said
mind,
it.
when they repeat the story, you're going to sound so
Can
funny.
I say it again? Can we gonna cut all that out and say? So Mari asked her. Just kidding. Michigan.
We can, but I'm going to rat you out. He made me re-record. Les voy a decir a todos. Mi pecho no es bodega, Manuel. Eres.
What does that mean?
You never heard
My
that one?
chest is in a warehouse.
That means that's what you say when you're chismosa and you can't keep a secret. Because that's somebody. I don't know where that comes from, but that's what that means. Like, it
don't
didn't
like
mean
it.
that you're chismosa. It means
I
that
don't like it.
when mi pecho no es bodega.
I
I've
don't
never
like
heard
it.
that. That's a
Never heard it?
I had learned that in San Miguel for sure.
Careful, please. My gaming monitor. Yeah. So it's interesting, right? I mean, it's just.
Michigan.
Thank you. It's too late. I don't want your laughs anymore.
But I did think we left. We didn't even, that stopped the conversation because it was so funny.
Yeah,
We were
let's just
cracking
end
up.
it there. That's a good place to leave.
Except we're explaining how funny it is in this. Not good.
It was pretty fucking
It's
funny.
funny in
dude.
the moment.
It was funny still. I bet you if I would have
We were
said it right,
cracking up. We were
right
like,
now.
"Eh."
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
Like,
funny.
ha ha ha, goodbye.
Yeah.
See you. And she was probably like, get
We're
out of here,
done.
you fucking assholes.
Did you give me a tip though?
Oh, you did. You did.
We did, of course. Yeah,
You.
I did. Well, next time.
Anyways, we've covered the Spanglish thing a little bit. You say, you say Maribel. No, you say Maribel.
I say Maribel
I say
when
you-
I introduce myself.
Yeah.
Myself.
How many use schizophrenic?
Sometimes,
Schizophrenic.
No, there's this is the point of that. I don't expect people to know how to say my name. But I've encountered people from other cultures in my life that they insist, or they'll take my route where they'll just be like, they'll adopt an American version of that just for them, like for easy, because they're tired of having to explain it, and they're like, this is easier. So for a long time, my reservation name when I went to have like dinner or whatever,
Wait,
when you used to
what?
actually
Your reservation name?
reservation and dinner. We're not Native
Oh,
American.
I was like, what? I
Did
thought
you
you
really
were-
not get that, or you're
No.
messing with me?
I thought you were saying
When you
some like
call-
Native American.
When you used to call
parallel.
without the apps, and used to call and say, "I need a table for whatever," I would say Laura. That was my name. Then I have to remember. It didn't work because as I got older, I started forgetting stuff. So then I'm like, would it forget? But now that Abby's in my life, it's Abby now. And I've recently gone back to Maribel just to see.
And they don't know how to spell it or what?
No, it's the same thing. It's once in a while. Some people do it really well, and some people are like Mirabel, Mabel.
Racists. Clearly
it's
racist.
not a name in America.
Clearly racist. And I think you're right. America's racist and we need to be better.
What would you say?
Emmanuel. And
Even
say,
in
huh?
a-
But I
You
still
always
say
get the
Emmanuel.
huh.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what do they say back to you?
They say, what was that?
And then what do you say? Let's go for, you know what I mean? My mom's name is, and my dad's, I think out of the family that live here currently, my mom and dad's names are the most difficult.
Well, yeah. Oligario.
Oligario.
Oligarchy.
It sounds like oligarchy.
So it's not that hard.
It's
Oligarchy.
Oligario.
Oligario.
And it's Emerita.
Yeah, that's a very Latin name.
It-
Not
even-
Latin as in
even for
Hispanic.
us, it's
Latin
not-
as in like old Latin.
Yeah, like
Latin.
old Spanish names, you know?
No, Latin, like the language that the Catholic Church used to read. Latin, like Roman Latin.
Oh, yeah.
what it
Well, my
sounds like.
mom's name is definitely
Emeritus.
has Roman roots. Emeritus. Yeah, that's where. Yeah, that's actually the root of it. Yeah. So then my dad tells a really funny story where he worked for many years. He worked at this like steel company. Did he tell you that story?
You told me that story, and then I verified with him, and he's like, yeah, that's what I went.
You verified my story?
I just wanted to hear it from him.
Oh, that's legit. Okay. So now I'm not going to tell the story.
No, tell it for the...
Because then we might have said it. For
Maybe
Grisel knows
Grisel
the
doesn't
story.
know it. Maybe she does. Maybe she forgot.
I'm going to do the short version in case I've said it before. But this is... my dad used to work at this big factory. And it's a factory where there was a lot of people, a lot of it was diverse actually. So it wasn't that he was the only one. It's just his name is weird to say. No? What was
No,
that?
go
I
ahead.
don't get it.
I don't know. You said diverse, and I got triggered. Keep going.
Just
keep
roll
going.
with it. Who cares?
Yeah.
We're gonna use we have to give you therapy for diverse. Yeah. I'm
Exposure
gonna just say
therapy.
exposure therapy. Yeah. So then I think his foreman or something, the foreman was like, or one of his coworkers was like,
Eric
how do you
Foreman?
say your name? What's your name? They used to call him Lopez. All of them was like Lopez. Hey Lopez, hey Lopez. And then they would be like, one of them was like, no, yeah, but what's your name? Like, what's your real name? He's like, Olegario. What's your name? Olegario. And then it was so much, I'm not going to say it well. He's like, you know what? Forget it, Lopez. Like, he just couldn't say it. I knew you were going to do that.
It's a funny joke.
It's not that funny. It's funny to us. I think those
I'm just
there
gonna
are
call
some
you
things.
Lopez.
I was
That's
going to
pretty
call you
good.
Lopez. But I think that kind of thing is funny to us. I don't think that's an actual joke. Like, it's kind of borderline. You know what I mean? Because it's a funny
It's a funny
thing.
story.
It's like I have another one with one of my uncles. Went into like a fast food place and they wanted French fries, but he was saying it. I want free fries. French fries.
Why?
And they're like, no, they're not
Not
free.
even close.
You have to pay for them or whatever. And that was
That's
that went on for a
hilarious.
while.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Free fries. If I was alive, I
Oh
would
my god,
laugh.
my
That's
mom
funny.
my mom has a best one for that.
Free fries.
It cracks me up every time. It's because you need to know my mom, and she's so cute and she's so sweet. like to people.
All right, relax.
Like,
You're making it seem like you hate her. She's the best. I love her.
what
She
do you
does
think
nothing
about my
wrong.
mom? How she interacts with people?
It's a lot.
You think so? Have you seen her
For other people, for me, it's great. I love seeing it.
Yeah,
But other people are
it's
like,
magic.
okay, can you please? You know what I mean? A lot of times people are like,
She's maybe. Oh,
but
well,
I think
don't
it's
know.
hilarious.
No,
I love it.
This is her in public.
Uh-huh.
She's very charming, right? And so she's she's out and she talks to anyone and she has no fear, right?
No. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna explain that to Nina. I don't know what he means by that.
It's true. It's true. She's full on herself with other people.
Yeah.
And in this era, people are a little like, hey, why are you talking to me like you know me? People
Yeah,
get
but
weird.
she's like that. But also
A
she
lot of
gets
times, not always.
Not always. It lands well most of the time. And so in this, she used to work at a sandwich place for like a hot second. And
Subway?
yeah.
Oh, really? I was
Yeah.
just joking.
I didn't want to say the name. It's nothing against Subway. But anyway, some guy came in and asked him, like, you know how you have to ask like white or wheat for sandwiches? She was like, why you wheat? And the guy's like,
'Cause
because
I'm
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And then she would be like, I know you're hungry, but why you wheat?
She got fired after a week.
No. Those are friends. It's funny. But she was like, in her mind, her confident mind, she was saying it right. Like, no, I'm asking you. Right.
Yeah.
It didn't occur to her that it sounded like something else.
Yeah.
And that's
pretty
basically Spanglish. Like
funny. Full circle.
full circle. Oh, that is full circle.
Spanglish. Yeah. What else? Do you think we covered it or you're
I think we did because you're fidgeting.
right? I have nothing else to say about
So,
Spanglish.
Emmanuel ya terminó.
Ya
It's like, I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore.
please.
Yeah.
Look at this
torture now.
bracelet. It says Emmy. What do you think about that?
I think that you have a bracelet with beads that spell out Emmy.
Do you think it's nice?
Is that what you're asking me? Yeah, it's cute.
Thanks.
Did you make it?
No.
Oh, then why are we talking about your Emmy bracelets?
Do you
Did
have a
somebody
bracelet
you
with your
love
name
made
on
it for you?
It's the Leslie's nieces made it for me
Oh, that is sweet.
for Thanksgiving.
That's really cute.
So thanks for tuning into the Spanglish episode. I need to go get some more coffee,
I have to have mine.
and I'll leave you guys with another poem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you guys for tuning in.
that's more. Oh, yeah.
Have a good afternoon. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Grisel, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you being our listener.
Wouldn't it be crazy? Pause before we end. The more likely scenario about this thank you, Grizel, and listen, Grizel knows joke, she's probably the one that won't listen to it.
Aw, that'll make me sad. She'll listen.
I don't know.
I'll make
We'll
sure.
see.
of
We'll
it.
find out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Grisel.
I think I've learned my limit for talking.
All right, what is it?
1 hour.
Okay.